How's it going, everyone? Welcome to the channel. Hoot Gamer here. I hope all of you are doing okay. We're looking at our dragon garden. There was a bit of a reveal. You might have noticed here in the back. I've added a little tourist section and a few hotels, all of them of which are covered with the items, Mr. Bertram, whatever. The World's Fair as well. And the restaurants. The restaurants now seem to have new menus or recipes, as they call them, with the introduction of artistas. But that's not everything. I'd like to show you something else. Are you guys ready? So let's take a quick look. There you have it. This is our Skean. So it's our new, as I've mentioned before, Scholar Island, the Research Island. You can see the icon has changed as well, which I really like. Yeah, so the island itself is massive. That allowed us for a nice design. You can see this kind of like a central park, I guess. There will be tourists to come because the Eiffel Tower, or the Iron Tower I should say, gives us additional one research point with one of the recipes. So I think here to the right I'd like to fit the actual zoo or maybe a museum. So that's something that we need to figure out as we go. I haven't really looked into that just yet. To be honest, I wasn't really planning on anything like that here, but I figured that because the actual tourists need to go to the left. Oh, let's just get this guy out of the way. Yeah, that'll do. So as I was saying here, to the left, we're gonna have some of the tourists. Now we want to be getting rid of some of the actual scholars from this island. This island will not be having scholars anymore. So I think the best way to do this is just delete them. I actually have imported all of the items, so the import as I was building it. I've rerouted some of the goods, obviously, whatever their needs that are needed are met, and we can work away and delete them. Not too many at once. Let's just go with this many to start with. Yeah, and let's just get rid of all these stuff from all the way around. We probably will have some buildings in future at this point, but to be honest, this playthrough is nearing to an end because I was saying I kind of want to reach 1 million, which we're very, very, very close to. And once the research island becomes properly researched or properly developed, I should say, it's going to be we're hit 1 million mark. Yeah, for sure. I actually, very honestly, when I started the playthrough, I saw a lot of guys. Oh, let's just check the... Yeah, no, it's still fine. We can actually delete a bit more. Yeah, and all of these. Perfect. Including the town halls because we have items in there. So when I've started the playthrough, I didn't really think it was possible to hit this many. I found it very difficult and etc. But yeah, no, it's definitely possible. I mean, other guys have done it many times and they've proven me wrong. And I always thought maybe I will struggle, etc. But it is possible. It's just a kind of a long-term plan. We'll probably revisit this. So that won't be a problem. Right, let's go back here. As you can see, we've the other guys have been deleted, so we need to transfer the items here. I kind of want to make sure that every single town hall has all the items. So I think the best items is the Dean, the lineman, and the fashion designer. The lineman is actually very hard to get from Eli. I mean, I think it took me a long time to try to find him, and he's very, very uncommon, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Now, what I figured out, I actually didn't know this, is that if you click on the town hall, you can see, yeah, there you have it. The range actually stays, and you can upgrade as the range is highlighted, basically. So that's actually very, very neat. To be honest, it's not really big of a deal here because we'll be upgrading all of them. But if anyone wanted to make sure that they're only doing it within the range to start with, as you can see, that's what I did. Yeah, it's just a thing to do. So I also want to make sure that this island is kind of self-sufficient in a way. So I'm gonna put oh, that guy, whatever his name is, into all of the trade unions that are all over, because this island is producing coal only. I actually switched to coal only because there's no point producing multiple goods. So let's just get the fashion designer here. Yep, and perfect. To be honest, I'm not really quite sure what's the difference, because I know the fashion designer provides us, or maybe it's the lineman. And this guy is... So what's the difference between bonus research and additional... So which is better, basically? Because this is something that I have not figured out. Is bonus research basically helping us to get the points faster when they're loading up when we use them? Or... Anyway, well, I guess I'm going with the lineman. Let's have a look for him. And the fashion designer as well. I also want to find the souvenir seller, but she's hard to come by. Anyway, that's that. I've managed to find quite a few. It took me quite a while. You can see the balance has went down by I think 150 mil. So it took me a bit. As I said, he's very, very rare to come by. So let's just keep upgrading. So as you can see, the radius is there, and I can just upgrade what's within it. Again, I'm not quite sure why I'm doing it, because it kind of makes no difference here, but I guess I just want to make sure that it's within the range or something, and I'm quite happy with myself that I was able to figure this one out on my own. So yeah, but that's fine. Let's just add those items, and that part of the island is done. It always amazes me how long the actual loading time or population or growth time takes for scholars. I don't really understand. So yeah, they're very, very, very long. They take forever to grow. That's okay. Let's keep going. We can do this bit as well. You can see our influence has went down as well. We're down to 700, but we'll keep going. There's plenty, and the New World thing, the matches and things will keep us going anyway, so we're fine. I guess at some point we want to build all of them, because there's no point leaving them behind. And but for the moment, let's park it, because The most important thing is making sure that we have all of the letters and all of the needs supplied. So I'm thinking of making sure that they whatever we build, whether it'll be museum or zoo or whatever, will actually have some sort of an impact on the scholars, since it's a scholar island. So here the tourists will go in, and whatever we need for them. And here, as I said, we're gonna put something else. So let's just take a look at what museum offers. Right, so this one isn't too bad. This one's not needed. There's no income out of them. This one is okay as well. Attractiveness offers... I guess we need tourists, so might as well. This one's crap. It's okay, but not needed. Not applicable. Warships, we don't mind. And let's see what's here. Yeah, these are not needed. This one is okay, I guess. Yeah. And then the... Oh yeah, that's not good. Yeah, this one. Research points per residence. Not sure what that means, but we'll find out, I guess. This one's also good. Attractiveness, we've a lot of town halls. Yeah. So this one, and ice relics. Right, so let's take a look.
We now have the required
The zoo,
the
now,
canvas.
what's happening in the zoo? Again, not applicable. Yeah, not too bad. Attractiveness. The harbor activity is okay, but then again, it's not needed. Attractiveness again. Inspiration. Yeah, that's interesting. So another attractiveness. But that's for the houses, isn't it? Oh yeah, obreros. So that'll be good in the New World in Flamingo. It covers obreros. Yeah, that's good. Then we have... Yeah, that's not good. We don't need any pubs. We don't have them. This is good. Yeah. Not good. No. Productivity, no. No. And that's okay, but it's for huts and things, so that's not good. Right. Well, Captain Hook is at us again. And diplomacy. There we go. He goes. Okay, so I think it looks like zoo and a museum, but let's take a look at the island again. Should we have space for all of it? I mean, it looks very large, but at the same time, there's a lot of modules required, and you also want to build it nice enough. But right, well, let's start with this. Let's get rid of the post offices, or the post office in the middle, because it's really not covering too many. And then we can get rid of the town hall, not needed either. But that's in a moment. Now, look at this. So what we need is to start developing them, guys. So we have a fleet of new ships in the Cape Trelawney here as well. And basically what they'll be doing is that they'll be supplying the new island with the reports and with mail. Instead of the small ships going back and forth, we'll be looking at having those guys to do this. Which only makes sense, I guess. I really like this. Yeah, this is very cool. A big fleet like this. And then the other ones, Old World has probably this many as well. I think I've done 20, as far as I remember. Maybe too many, but I wanted to do a few more if I can, if that makes sense, rather than be short, because they take a long time. And then if you forget, you have to then click it and whatever. So it's really cool to see them fly. Really, really cool. Look at those. Right, so they'll come here, obviously, to the King Willem Island. We have already few waiting, and what we want to do is to get them some items with the help of this ship. And as I say, they'll get on the reports and things.
Ready for orders.
So let's get this ship going. And the usual items. Now those manticores, I think they're called, basically require 3 separate items. And we already have few, so that's good.
Always dreamed of a little shack to call my own.
And the propeller or whatever that is. So that's very cool. So let's load up the... I actually remembered what's required for this, for the lift or whatever, the hook. Right, so we're back to our island. You can see there, if you zoom out, there's a visual kind of a glitch. The blueprinted houses are missing. Now, I've sorted out all the reports and all of the actual mail, so that's all good from the old world and new world. Now, we just need to sort out the overseas mail and the regional mail. Now, what I wanted to show you is that this is the leftover from all the routes that we've had with the little ships. There's still quite a few more to join, so let's just get them sorted.
Adjust elevator flap. Neutral buoyancy achieved.
The people celebrate.
And you can join here.
Altitude stable.
Going on an adventure? Don't be scared if old Wibbly can also
Yeah.
do it.
Attention for the Admiral.
There you have it. It's a pity that there isn't a way to tell how many ships we have highlighted. It just doesn't say anywhere in this overview. But that's what it is. And then neither here, unless you add them here. Nope. That just groups them, but there's no numbers. That's quite silly. But the reason I want to see how many
Stations.
is because I'd like to just get rid of them. So let me just figure out the best way to do this. And you guys ready? Now it tells you how many ships there are. Let's give that a go. Ta-da! It wasn't as cool as I thought it would be, but it was okay. Oh no, what are these? Some items have... Oops. Some items have... I'm just hoping these are not the items that we're developing all the time, because oh, that would kill me.
It's working.
But it's okay, it is what it is. Maybe it was some like metal or steel or whatever that was. And then we've also lost some of the... yes. Not too many though. 9 points away from the achievement, whatever it's called. Now what I wanted to show you guys is this. Right, so I've been developing this item. We'll just load it from the Bright Sands. It's this sickle thing. The Druid sickle. So let's just load it up onto the platform. It basically provides additional forest density. We can grab this woman as well. She's good for the trees. And these things as well, because they basically belong to a forest island. They can be either taken to New Worlds or here. So what I have done, right? Look at this. I mean, this is absolutely crazy how many trees you can fit within within the radius of this. Now it is 60, I think, percent of additional density, but still, I mean, this is insane. This is crazy. So that is here. We're looking at 10.
The people celebrate.
So let's
their
add this
liberty.
item here and see how many more can we add here. So one more. And one more. And one more. And one more. Yeah, that's absolutely insane. And we can do another one. Not here, but up here. Yeah, no. Let's just not do this. I actually can't handle the fact that we can fit so many. I mean, this is 4, 6, 7. That's 11. It's literally 11, and it allows us to fit a 12th one. So I mean, we'll have trees for days. But these are here for cotton. They're not really for trees as such. That much. Although we are delivering them to the New World and things, but they're mainly for the cotton with the item. So couple of, well, more than couple, I guess, because these are just so overwhelmed. They're just producing like mad. And let's just upgrade them. That's it. So, I mean, it'll be very difficult. Now, the good thing is that they are collecting. So I think, haven't we got like 9 or 13 actually? Yeah, so we've 13. This one is delivering it from the other island. It could even collect it really from here should we need it. But the good thing is that this island now is delivering the 13 ships. Or it's the first stop for the 13 ships. So that's what it is. But this one, I think we may want to get it onto this island as well. So it just constantly takes the wood, so we constantly have the cotton. But I think we won't need any more cotton. As I said, 1 million, and you can see here we're only 150,000 away. So it's not too bad. Now, I already have some of the steam carriages and things delivered here, so we can get all the items from here. All of the other things are rerouted because this island is getting what's needed.
Essentials to, well, any industry.
I'm actually very happy with the way it turned out. But let's take a look at the restaurants. So finding something. Yeah, this is it. Just for the only thing that that actually covers.
This city is a magnet.
Yeah,
for
the rest of it
genius.
is not for scholars at all. Which is fine. We knew this. So we need sangakao, lobster, potatoes, and spices. So all of it we have galore, so that's not a big deal.
Now this is what this journey's about.
We just need the tourists. But let's take a look at the route first. We want to have that ready. So Sanga. It actually goes from the Gotham Island to the Enbeza. So that's cool. All we have to do is to add the Skean, and when it's coming back, it'll drop off whatever Mbesa couldn't take. Because we don't need that much for the Iron Tower. So that works out perfect. And 2 ships will do fine. Especially that the Mbesa is full. Now let's take a look at the Lobster. Similar situation. Let's just add this one here. Move it around. Yeah, that's perfect. When it comes back from Mbesa, it's going to drop off at the other islands, which are full now. Now potatoes we need to address as well. So we've one that goes around, this one here. Let's add the Skean island to it, and then the final thing was I forgot. Oh, come on, what was it? Ah, yes, spices, of course. I mean, I cannot remember 4 ingredients. Anyway, so spices we've got here. Oh yeah, they're being delivered to Mbesa from Bright Sands. Okay. So that's fine. Then there's another one here to Cape Trelawney, which be better, I think. Yeah, I think let's go with that one because this is for the restaurants only, so it just makes sense. And I think 1 ship would be enough as well, or maybe, yeah, no, let's add another one. We've a lot of them anyway.
Skies are clear.
It's a big, long old route to do this. Right, so this guy goes to Arctic for his items. He'll be delivering our regional mail for Skean.
Fine flourishes of fancy, unfettered and
Skean is very Irish name.
Celebrate your leadership.
For those that don't remember, this was taken over from Beryl. Beryl is Irish. Good or Beryl. And I think we'll need another ship. Let's go with another Hermes.
Ship construct.
That'll do. Perfect. And this guy has been constructed. And he'll be delivering our overseas mail for Skean. So let's send him to Arctic as well for his items. Now back to the Arctic. We've a few spare ones, so we don't really need them, I think. But that's okay. We have all of the routes and everything sorted. Now, few islands here we have where we've actually a lot of mail, so I think we can increase it. So let's do that.
Do not let us be stricken.
Captain Hook again. Yeah. We can get out of our way for now. So this island basically has a lot of post offices because I didn't remove them when the DLC was introduced. So it produces mail like crazy. You can see mail here suffers, but it'll recover once the population grows. It'll be fine. So I think why won't we just do that? let's help them a bit and have the guys constructed. At this point we have a lot of permits, so we don't mind. Yeah, looks good. It's gonna be growing nicely.
Look sharp, the governor's here.
And the letters. Yeah, the letters will slowly and go back to what it's supposed to be. This is actually our biggest island with storage for mail. Over 1,000. Even Crown Falls that doesn't have that many. But Crown Falls will be the biggest because, well, only if we'll build more. Which I guess we will at some point.
We're on tenterhooks.
So this doesn't seem to be working. Ah, yes, it's just because they're moving in. So now it just jumped in. Yeah. An hour and a half for a letter. So that's gonna be a long time. But yeah, as they grow, they will speed up the process, obviously. Right, so let's take a look at the items for our zoo. For our university coverage, or scholars, I mean. Yeah, so there isn't much. Anyway, back to the routes. So let's set up a route for mail between the old location and the new location for scholars. And this will be need to be adjusted. For the moment, let's go with 2, and that'll do. And then full on this one.
This city is a magnet for genius.
This annoys me. I think... yeah, that'll do. SK. I'm very peculiar when it comes to names for some reason. It's not like you can search by... but it makes it easier when you actually look at it when you click on it on the bar. So this guy is ready as well. And let's get him onto the international mail. Cape Trelawney is just the perfect thing to do this because it's just, it has so much production. That'll do, and let's get full ship. And only couple from here for the moment. Once they'll go back to normal, we can adjust this as well.
Your ship
So that's
has
all good.
returned from its voyage.
And that ship is ready to go.
Ready to fly.
Ready for orders.
Yeah, so these are spare ships. I mean, for the moment, let's just leave them here. There's really not much we can do with them. But they may be needed at some point, but they also have items that we can give to other ships. So that's all fine. Now, the newspaper, I mean, we've never, well, not never, but it's great that we have good news.
I too hope to
Good
spread
news.
direct and truthful news.
All around. So this guy now can get all these items.
Sky's the limit.
Perfect.
Untold perils await us. Pressing engagement.
It's Captain Hook again.
Yah,
Oh, what's this? Oh, keep it. I think I'll be doing the 3-star rescue missions anymore, nothing else, because there's no point. I don't think we ever got any item that we're looking for out of the 2-star missions. Now, after all, it looks like we don't need this item. And he's got only 2 slots, but that's okay. And let's send it to the old world.
Where to?
Right, here we go, and let's get another ship going. We can go ahead and delete some of the scholars. And again, all the other buildings that aren't needed anymore. We're still not getting gas here, it seems. Yeah, we've more items now, so we can place them. This is gonna be... Yeah, the lineman is missing, it seems. But that's okay. Let's just upgrade him. We'll get him when it comes to it. Now this section here needs gas for power. So we want to be careful where we're going, because it'll take some time before they actually get it. This looks good. I'm enjoying the view and trying to figure out in my head where everything will go. But this guy doesn't have a road. That's easy. Let's just move this guy here. And voila, there you have it. Aha. Fits well. And gets everything, the electricity and everything else. That's good. Yeah, it's just this corner will need to wait. Because it's... Yeah, it's okay though. Now we can actually build these guys. What's the difference at this stage? And these as well. Just so they look full. I mean, otherwise it just looks silly. Couple of houses here and there. Oh yeah, this one's empty. We can build them also. You can have... Yeah, they can be producing
Your ship has returned
the
from its
coal
voyage.
faster. And therefore we won't run out of oil.
Presence of a
Now let's
virtuoso.
just empty these guys. The platform is a busy tool. I mean, the late game is really about micromanaging, isn't it? You don't really build that much. You kind of just move things around. You kind of adjust things all the time, etc. So that's why I guess I do enjoy the building phase, but there's constant moving, constant addressing. Now, speaking of which, let's have another couple of cherry woods, because we are running out low. You can see everything else is cool. Maybe the jam is quite low as well, but everything else is quite okay. And at the same time, citrus won't run out. So this looks good.
Stay for it.
And I wonder how many we can fill. Now, one thing is that we need a road that connects basically, because the the fire station will need to be connected. Otherwise we'll be getting notifications that this and the other. So let's move this. There's a nice bit of cliff, and it actually is quite large, so it would make sense to have it there. Yeah, and clean up this a bit. So this lady, this thing for citrus. Pruning, yeah. And then the get rich. Perfect. Oh yeah, no, wrong item, the yellow book. And I also want to make sure, yeah, I'm very particular about this, so the bottom one needs to be showing why we have the bottom item, basically. It's for the citrus. Extra citrus is the name. So thanks to this we can fit another one here because there's plenty room. So that's fantastic. Another one here. Yeah, this is actually quite crazy, but it's good. That's what we wanted. Another one here. Ooh, attractiveness goes up. Enticing. Because there are only trees and and orchards.
All hands at
The
ready.
busy section, and we can fit that's interesting, and it doesn't adjust the actual area, so that's good. Yeah, that should help a bit with the cherry. We've added quite a few things, and obviously the items produce more, so that's good. Again, let's get the grizzlies out of the way. Back to Gotham we go. I think we have enough of these. Let's get Dean going. So we'll have few of him. This should be plenty.
This city is a magnet for genius.
Perhaps. Oh, look at this alignment. The first person from Eli. But I'd say now, 20 years later, she's for scholars as well. She's no good to us. Yeah, we'll be at this now for days. So let's leave this off for me to do it off the screen. Guys, I'm really happy with the progress on the island. It looks very, very good. Once this is all built, I think it'll be amazing. I think this will be one of my favorite islands, if not the favorite island. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you like the idea behind it. Should you have any comments about it, let me know. I'm very keen to see what you guys think of it. And yeah, take care. Thank you very much for watching, and stay hooked.